Hey y'all. Where do I start? So first of all, let me say this. I do not get on social media a lot for several reasons. One being because I am of the mindset, I know a lot of people creators create, or business owners, entrepreneurs, what have you, create because they want to give you something, right? They want to provide something to you, or maybe they just have something in them they just want to get out, period, point blank. I tend to not post on social media a lot because one reason being, I want you to be your biggest inspiration. I have all types of jewels, downloads. Like, I have such a rich repertoire of things that I want to share with you all that I feel like would be life changing. You know what I'm saying? But I also know that there is a lot of content out here. I also know that you are probably inundated with advice, inundated with thoughts and ideas from all angles, be that on social media, be that from people that you meet, be that whatever, what have you. But I am of the understanding, and I operate in the understanding that your biggest life-changing, or your biggest epiphanies, downloads, messages, whatever it is you're going to receive, you are going to get that from you. Right? And so I don't want to add to the content that you are already taking in. But there are times like today where I just felt there was something in me that I had to get out. When I woke up this morning, I knew I wanted to record a video. It was just something in me steering, I didn't quite know what it was, but I knew I had to pick up my phone and I had some content that I wanted to just share. And so I originally recorded me making jewelry because I don't know if y'all watch any of my other videos, but I talk about how much I enjoy get ready with me content, when girls are putting on their makeup and they're just talking about random things, or they're just talking about the makeup they're putting on. They're telling a story while they're putting on their makeup, and I enjoy those. And so this is something similar to that. And also I wanted to just do something that, let me just stop it right there. And so I was originally going to sit down and share, the main topic was going to be creativity and creating, and how we all create. If you look at the definition of create, one of them I can't remember exactly, but it says something about calling something into existence. That is creating. So I create jewelry. I make jewelry. I call something from my mind and from, my creative mind, and I bring it into existence, right? And I was going to talk about that. And I had my points kind of lined up. Didn't really write anything down, but I knew where I was going. And y'all, so I made some earrings. And let me get to the crux of the story, to the meat of the story. I have been making more jewelry lately because that's the life I want for myself. I want to be able to sit down and make more jewelry and sell more jewelry. So I know I need to, move more energy in that direction. So that, making jewelry and making earrings can be one of my main sources of income. So past maybe a month or so, I've been making jewelry, having time to do that. My son gone with his dad, so I got a little space and blah, blah, blah. So I have been uploading pieces either on social media, or I would sell them directly on social media, and then I would move them into my online Etsy store. Y'all, let me stop right here and say, or let me interject another story that I'm not going to finish right now. It has been some very strange things going on, personally. It's so it's crazy. And so what happened this morning was, it just added to the story. And here's the thing about the crazy thing that's happening. It's happening for a reason. There is something that I'm supposed to be pulling from all these strange things happening. Something that I am going to grow from and transform. Whatever is happening to me, it's I could see it as something bad, and it could be bad, but I also can see it as an opportunity for me to learn something about myself and change the way that I operate or that I act in the future, just based off all these things happening. So I finished like 4 pairs of earrings over the past maybe 2 or 3 days. I work on them every now and then. I never really sit down from start to finish to do something. I just work by bits and pieces. And so I took all my, brought all my pieces in here this morning. It's going to take pictures of them, upload them to my Etsy site, what have you, because I want, traction on my Etsy site. Y'all, I kid you not. I went to log into my Etsy store and that junk was suspended. I was like, I don't know what is going on. And so I thought, I could easily log in and, see why my account was suspended. And I couldn't log in with my password. I couldn't contact Etsy. I went to my email to see if they emailed me something and they didn't email me anything. And I said, okay. Bet. Okay, Spirit, I hear you. I see what you're trying to tell me. So Spirit's telling me all sorts of things. This what happened this morning with my Etsy account. Like, I should not even be surprised going back and I'm referencing everything that's been happening lately. And maybe I'll share that with you all later, like what I'm pulling from that. But there's a lot more to that story that I want to add to before I share that story. Like, I feel like there are some other things that need to take place before I bring that story to a close so that I can, before I bring that story to a close. And so I was saying all that to say that when I recorded the video of me making the jewelry, me sitting down right now is not this. What I'm telling you now was not what I was originally going to share. Like I said, I was going to talk about creating. And so now comes why I am telling this part of this story and not the full story. But what I really want to share with you all is to know that you have the power to create systems that work for you. Okay? We have been conditioned and programmed into a variety of systems and constructs that were present before we even were, that were just present, right? And we have been molded and shaped and formed by these systems and taught that we are to behave and we are to add to and we are to just exist in these systems. And there's really nothing else that exists outside of them. And I'm wanting to let you know, this is the download that I received or the message that I received, whatever you want to call it. This is, or you have the power. I want to tell you that you have the power right now to shape and form and devise, or whatever word, plan, construct your own systems that serve you. Yes, you're still going to have to engage and come into contact with with ideas and systems and constructs that have all been here since the beginning of time. But outside of that, these systems that don't serve you will ultimately fail you. And you're probably going to be forced to have to create your own system anyway. So do it. So right now, with everything that has happened to you, I want you to see that as an opportunity for you to put work into creating your own system. Whether you write it down, it doesn't matter. Whether your thoughts be those systems, whether your actions be those systems, move some energy in that direction. And so you are taking away energy, or you are taking away the power that these other systems have over you when you start to construct your own and move your energy into your own systems. And I think that's all I kind of want to say right now while you watch me make this jewelry. A little background on this video. I was listening to a 90s R&B mix on my Spotify. And so the songs that were playing, let me tell you now, it's not even a 90s R&B. It's just my straight R&B mix from Spotify. I don't think it has a decade attached to it, because the first song that played was Lucky Day and Yeba, How Much Can a Heart Take? And then I think it was After the Party, Let's Go Somewhere and Finish. So that song played. play, and then a Music Soul Child song played, and it was so sad. I can't remember the name of the song, and I skipped past that song because it was so sad. And I think it ended on Janae Crush played, and then Brandy's Say You Do Feel the Way I Feel For You, Say You Will played. And I'm gonna talk about that song later and how music has kind of shaped our systems as well. Anyway, thank y'all for watching my video. I'm gonna stop talking now at 10 minutes.